I was on my way back to base with 3 other Marines, and in Hardyville, South Carolina, an 18-wheeler nicked the front end of the vehicle. I was in the back seat of a 2-door Sport, and car rolled downhill. I flew through the back windshield, car rolled over my head. I was in a 37-day coma, and I spent 2 years in the hospital. So that caused my accident and my injuries. At that point, I was in a lot of pain, but as a Marine, they teach you to work hard and you work through the pain, and that's what I did. And in the long term, I believe it caused me a lot more damage just to keep working through it, rather than having it professionally dealt with or addressed. And I was not fine. I was in agonizing pain for years after that, and still to this day. And it wasn't a good situation to be in. When I did say anything about the pain that I was feeling in my neck and my right shoulder and the tingling in my fingers and all the things on a daily basis, because it never goes away. I wake up with it, I go to sleep with it. I was told everything from you're faking it to it's just because of your brain injury, it's false pain, anything they could come up with rather than professionally dealing with it or addressing the issue at hand. When I was medically retired in 2010, it has taken me up until this point to have it dealt with. I had to see countless doctors that all told me different things and all sent me back to square one with physical therapy. And after I kept saying, this is not going to work, this is not going to work, I finally did get a doctor that knew what he was talking about and that had me go get an x-ray and an MRI on my neck. And this had been like the 10th or 12th one of each of those that I've gotten. He looked at it, the first one, and said, here's the problem. And when that happened about 3 years ago, and it took me 2 or 3 years to get to this point, but it was because of that one particular doctor that pointed out exactly what was there the entire time that everybody refused to take notice in or even address, that has gotten me here. And it gets worse with activity, it gets worse with everything, and I'm 29 years old. I've dealt with this for 9 years. It could have been a much shorter time. I could have had this dealt with when I was in the hospital with the brain injury right after the accident, and the VA didn't want to take notice. Well, I'll go to doctor's offices, and it's difficult for me to say. They say, describe your pain today on a scale of 1 to 10. Well, it's a 10 every day. And for them to say, well, okay, what kind of pain is it? I go, it's every pain. It's every pain that you could imagine. It's torturous. I can't go to sleep at night. I can't lay down. I can't sit for too long. Can't stand for too long. It's nothing feels right, and it hurts, and it's excruciating. It's embarrassing. I want to be a normal person. I want to be able to function like I used to. I want to be that Marine again. I was in the Marine Corps for 5 years, and to be reduced to this level because, the VA doesn't want to address an issue it's embarrassing. It's humiliating. And I feel like less of a person. I feel like, with all the support I have between my mom and my husband, I still feel like the country has turned its back on me. I feel lost. I feel I feel like, I've done so much, and, I signed those papers to give my life to you, and why aren't you there standing behind me? Why aren't you there helping me? It's very hard being taken care of by my family because of an injury that wouldn't need to happen, or the care wouldn't need to be taking place if it were fixed. So I just want to scream, like, just fix it. That's all. That's the issue. That's the issue that would help with everything. Just fix it. It's not that hard. It has been since 2010 when I got out, 4 going on 5 years of constant phone calls, constant pushing, constant just, why isn't this done? Why isn't this done? I know what's wrong, I know what's wrong, but I know what I feel, and I know it's not because of this, and I'm not faking it. Fix this issue, fix this issue. It has taken me that many years to get to this point today. And when I was told they approved it, I was honestly in shock. I was in shock because I didn't expect they would, but I'm also kind of upset that if they were just going to approve it, why did they make me wait so many years? Because I could have been fixed years ago. Why did they make me go to physical therapy? I can do physical therapy in my sleep. Physical therapy doesn't help me. Why did they make me do all this other extra stuff and waste my time and their time on something that wasn't going to be the fix to a problem, when they just could have approved it or sent me here to begin with, had it, sent in, approved it then, and then I could have been, the problem would have been solved in 2010. Why did it take so long? I'm not on any pain medication. I don't take it. They have prescribed me, at least 20 or 30 different types of non-narcotic medication. I wouldn't take narcotics, and none of them helped. It was like taking sugar pills, and it didn't fix anything. It didn't solve anything. Gabapentin was their favorite one that they gave me, and it didn't do anything for me. And no, I'm not taking any pain medication. I don't take pain medication. Dr. Duke, he is a very confident man, and he seems extraordinarily competent. I appreciate the efforts that he's putting in, especially to my situation. There's letters everywhere in little frames with people thanking him for doing such an amazing job, and it makes me feel good. He comes in the room, he smiles, and he explains the situation, and he knows exactly what he's talking about. It's comforting. It's comforting to finally talk to somebody that knows what's going on, that understands and knows a solution and is willing to provide you with a solution. It's comforting. It makes me feel good. The expectations that Dr. Duke has told me, I am going to be pain-free for the first time in 9 years. And that's a good feeling. And that's really all I need to know. I'm not going to be hurting. I'm going to be able to sleep through the night. Countless nights I wake up and I'll go to bed at 9 o'clock and wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning and not be able to go back to sleep because I can't lay down, because it hurts. It hurts every day, every night. I can't lay comfortable. I can't anything, and he's promising, and I believe him, that I'll be able to do that again. It's a good feeling. I was told that I needed to have this surgery, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, and it's taken that long to get the approval. That's not supposed to happen. This is, this needs to be done. Approve. It's just a signature. And I have gone through every other form of treatment, but no, it was very difficult to get the VA to approve this, and John and Karen and everyone, the whole office did so much to help, because there's only so much that I could do as a patient. They have a lot more knowledge than I do about the circumstances in this situation.
I'm feeling amazing. I'm going to get surgery for something that's been bothering me for years, and I'm very excited. I'm very happy to have the hope of not feeling pain. It's going to be a good thing.
How do you physically feel right now?
Oh, I hurt. Physically, I'm always in a lot of pain. I wake up in pain. I go to bed in pain. It's terrible.
Give me the range, 1 to 10.
Currently, 1 to 10, I'm at least an 8 or a 9 right now. The weather's terrible. I haven't been able to sleep in 2 days, I give it, and it's not good.
How are you on any type of pain medication right now?
No pain medication. I don't take pain medication.
Well, I remember that. I didn't know if they prepped you with anything.
No. No.
Okay. So you're just anxiously waiting to go in there.
I'm very happy. I can't wait to be done with this, and like I said, for the first time in 9 years, not hurt like I do. It's gonna be a good feeling.
My patient here is here today to undergo the Duke laser disc repair. This is going to be 3 discs that we repair today. It's going to be done arthroscopically under general anesthesia, so she'll be comfortable and fully asleep for the surgery. She's been suffering with neck pain that radiates from her neck up into her head and down into her right arm, with numbness and tingling in her right hand. This has been going on since she had a neck injury 8 years ago, and she's been treated by physicians in the past that have told her that she's imagining the pain, that it doesn't really exist. She's undergone physical therapy and some pain management, right?
Yes.
And did any of those things work for you?
Not at all.
And who told you that your pain was being imagined because you had a brain injury?
Other neurologists that I had seen, because I had a brain injury, they sent me to neurology, and the neurologist told me that it was because of my brain injury that I was feeling the pain, and general practitioners and such, and they told me that there's nothing that they can do for me because it's all because of my brain injury, and there's not much that they understand about brain injuries and things like that.
So even after your brain injury healed, a year or two after your accident, mm-hmm. you still had the pain though in your neck and your arm.
Oh yes.
And it didn't go away.
No.
So, did you ever see a surgeon for your neck problem with your neck pain?
They wouldn't send me to a surgeon. They told me because they couldn't identify what the problem was, there's no reason to send me to a surgeon.
And these were neurologists and primary care doctors?
Yes.
Okay. This was through which system?
Through the VA.
Through the VA system.
It took a very special doctor in the VA to get me to the point that I am now.
Okay.
But it took years to get there.
Would you be willing to share that doctor's name?
Dr. Sam Ziden and Dr. Sean Seema.
Well, she's got pretty darn good brain function for somebody with a brain injury, I would say. Your memory seems to be quite good. We're very happy that you're here, and you're about to undergo surgery on your 3 discs in your neck that we know are causing your pain in your neck, because we did a preoperative discogram, and the discogram confirmed the sources of the pain. Your choices at this point are to have a fusion with a metal plate and screws,
I'm too young for that.
yeah, or to have the endoscopic surgery where we go and repair the disc rather than fuse.
Yes.
You have another option, that's to put metal discs in your neck, made out of metal and plastic. What do you think about that?
No, too young for it. I mean, it's just so much. It's cleaner, it's easier, it's faster healing time just to get a laser disc repair. I mean, it makes sense, especially for when you're talking specifically about military. You're looking at younger people coming out of the military with major issues and getting something done that causes less of an issue with healing time and quicker and repair of what the issue is. It just makes more sense. It makes more sense to do that for our boys, you know, that are coming back from war, essentially. It just, you know, especially with the young people.
Let's go back and talk for just a minute about the pain in your neck and going into your arm. How has that affected your quality of life?
Oh, my life is horrible because of it. It's difficult to, you know, stand up for too long, sit down for too long, lift things, carry things, just even basic things like showering is difficult because, you know, you have to, you know, wash your hair, you have to put your arms over your head and things like that. And, you know, it's basic activities in life, you know, are difficult because of the pain. And, you know, I have to have quite a bit of help from my husband and my mother to get me through just basic daily activity.
Has anything else that you've tried to treat your neck pain with in the past, has it worked?
No.
All the non-surgical treatment?
Nothing. I've tried everything from creams to patches to, you know, physical therapy, non-narcotic medication. I have tried everything under the sun, and they've ran out of ideas, and I ran out of patience. And there's nothing that has worked for me in the past.
Have you tried any injections?
Yes. I hated the injections. The injections were the most painful thing that I think I'd rather go through my coma again than get another injection. The injection was extremely painful, and as soon as the pain wore off from the injection, the pain from my neck came back. I mean, the pain from the injection surpassed the pain in my neck, and I was paying more attention to that. And when that went away, you know, the pain in my neck was right back to normal.
So the injection procedures did not fix the problem for you?
No, it didn't help. Why would it fix it?
Can you tell us just a little bit about your injury that you had in the military?
I was on my way back to base in a car with 3 other Marines, and an 18-wheeler nicked the front end of the vehicle. The car went downhill. I flew through the back windshield, and I was in a 37-day coma. I have left side brain damage, and I spent 2 years in the hospital, 6 months in inpatient therapy and a year and a half in outpatient therapy. And I worked as hard as I could to get put back with the Marine Corps, and I did, and then I was medically retired.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to be getting you back in a few minutes for your surgery. The Duke laser disc repair.
Thank you.
You bet.
I feel fine. I am just getting out of it, and I didn't feel a thing when it happened. I went to sleep, woke up, and now I'm all better. So it's a good thing.
And you feel better? You can feel a difference right now?
I'm feeling kind of woozy right now, but I'm not feeling like the pain that I was feeling. So that's good.
That's great.
That's very good. I'm very happy about that.
Hello. How you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic.
Fantastic.
Thank
Good.
you.
Great. Everything went well in the surgery?
I don't know. I wasn't
I'm
there.
telling you. Everything went well. Hi, Dr. Duke Majan. Nice to meet you.
My husband.
So we had 3 bad discs.
Okay.
They had some scar tissue in there from the injury that you had years ago, 8 years ago. And they definitely needed to be repaired. And we got in with the laser and we were able to clean out all the scar tissue in the back. So I think they're going to heal up beautifully.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
I'm
So,
excited.
yeah. Are you having any of the pain that you had before surgery?
No.
It's gone.
Yes.
And you're what, 30 minutes after you got out of surgery walking around?
I think so.
Yeah. Very good.
Yes.
All right. And how about the headaches that you had before? Can you feel those anymore?
I'm not feeling a headache.
Great. And in your hand, the numbness tingling?
It's gone.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, we'll go home. No driving.
No,
she's not driving.
Take
They
her
don't like
shopping
when I
tomorrow.
drive anyway.
Yeah, we'll go spend some time tomorrow.
All right. Have a good
All
night.
right, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
You're welcome.
All right.
I was able to get up and do normal activities without being in pain. And this was not even 24 hours after the surgery. I was able to do normal things like dishes, laundry, cleaning, vacuuming, walking the dogs, feeding the dogs, getting dressed, taking a shower without needing help. And it was an amazing feeling. And this was, like I said, not even 24 hours after the surgery was complete. I was able to be how I felt is normal. And it was good. As far as the pain scale is concerned, there is no rating for my neck pain. It's not there anymore. It's not even on the scale. It's gone away. And like I've said to you guys before, it's been 9 years since I've had to feel relief from anything and not felt pain. And now I feel, you know, again, like I said, normal again. It's kind of cool. Dr. Duke was amazing. I don't know what doctor I would have gone to if they would have been as good. I have a very untrusting personality. I don't trust people. I don't initiate liking people, and I trusted him right off the bat, and I felt comfortable with him right off the bat, and that's hard to come by with me. I have already talked to several people I know with issues with neck, back, shoulder, knee, all types of pain like that. And there are a lot of people out there that have issues. And I've already talked to them and told them that they need to go see Dr. Duke, that Dr. Duke really is the miracle worker. And it's a great feeling not to be in pain. The staff at Dr. Duke's office is extremely friendly, and they're very patient. I'm a difficult person to deal with, and they're very patient with me, and I really appreciated that because I don't mean to be difficult. They're very nice, and they're extremely attentive. I appreciate it. It was a good feeling overall in the office.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hi, Dr. Duke.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Boy, it looks like you didn't even have a surgery on your neck 3 weeks
That's what
ago.
everyone tells me. They're all trying to find the scar, and I have to try to. I'm like, I think it's over here. They're like, no, and then my husband has to point it out that it is right there.
Right. So you were injured in an accident, and as a result, you had a tracheostomy done.
Yes.
And you also injured your neck at that time, right?
Yes.
And we're having problems with your neck for years.
Yes, 9 years.
And-
Well, in February it would have been 9 years.
And you were having a lot of neck pain and headaches. Is that right?
Yes.
You just had the laser surgery done
Yes, I did. 3 weeks ago.
on
Well, tomorrow will be 3 weeks ago.
tomorrow, 3 weeks. Good. We did 3 discs, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And the pain that you had before the surgery, how's that pain?
It's gone.
100%.
It's 100% gone, and it's great to be able to sleep at night.
Good. How do you feel as a person?
I feel like as normal as I'm gonna get person.
Wow.
It's a great feeling to be able to wash myself and take a shower and do normal things, laundry and just normal stuff, and not need help from everybody all the time. So yeah.
And your husband, I'm sure, is happy as well.
He's extremely happy.
Good.
He is. He's thrilled for me. He's very thankful.
Good, good. And what other alternatives did you have besides the Duke laser disc repair?
The fusion with the big metal thing in me, or just be popping pain pills for the rest of my life. And who wants to live like that?
Yeah, nobody does. And let's talk about the pain pills. So, did you have to take a lot of pain pills after the laser surgery that we did?
Honestly, since the surgery, you guys gave me oxycodone and methocarbamol for muscle spasms. I have taken 5 of each in 3 weeks.
Wow, fantastic.
I have not needed to take anything, and that's how good I feel. It's awesome.
So the pain in your neck from those herniated discs is gone.
Yes, completely.
Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
I'm happy too. Thank you so much.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
See you back in 3 weeks.
Absolutely.